Are we both turning on?
Hi, I'm Cassandra.
I'm Kendall.
And this is Casey Combos.
What she said.
Welcome. So today what we're going to be doing is our first ever... Oh, actually, I'm going to move up here. You can keep that in. Today what we're going to be doing is our first ever mukbang, which is eating a lot and talking. We didn't want to eat too much, so we're just going to eat a whole pizza each. From...
Pizza the Hut.
No, not sponsored.
It's not sponsored at all.
And they gave us attitude picking it up. So I reciprocated. But anyways, before we really begin talking about everything and starting the mukbang, lactase pills, sponsored.
Not sponsored.
For those of you who do not know, I lactose and I'm intolerant, which means I can't digest dairy properly.
So today, we decided we're going to be talking about conspiracy theories.
Area 51 exists. Obviously, we stormed it.
Yeah.
As the people, we stormed it. But I believe Area 51 has been non-functioning for as long as we've been talking about Area 51. Mm-hmm. There is an Area 52. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, true. Excuse me. Out there. And I believe that it's just, they'd just be chilling with aliens.
They probably just moved it.
You know what? They
just
probably used some
Area
alien
51
technology.
And moved it.
They used a spaceship, put all the stuff in the spaceship.
No wonder people be seeing spaceships all the time.
And whoop, whoop, whoop. Right over there.
That's how the government moves stuff.
I agree.
Mandela effect.
Oh, that's like real.
Oh no.
Is that not real?
I believe it's real. It's crazy.
Isn't it? Because, like, for those of you, Mom, who doesn't know what the Mandela effect
My mom
is.
too. Maybe she does actually. I don't know.
I don't know if you know this, Mother, but the Mandela effect is basically, it started because Nelson Mandela, if you don't know who it is, look it up. He's for the culture.
He is for the culture.
He is the culture.
Facts.
But Nelson Mandela is a historical person at this point who was a huge activist in apartheid for South Africa and dismantling apartheid. He went to prison at one point, and so he got out of prison. And why it's called the Nelson Mandela or the Mandela effect is because people thought he died in prison, but he didn't. And it's so, like, there's little things like that, like the
Berenstain Bears.
The Berenstain Bears, aren't they the they're Berenstein, not Bernstein.
Yeah.
Also, the Monopoly guy does not have a monocle, or he does. No, I don't think he has a monocle, and a lot of people think he does, or vice versa. Kit Kat, does it have a hyphen in between kit and cat?
Or does it not?
Or does it not? So I just don't.
There's also the theory with that 2012, when everyone thought the world was gonna end, we actually went through like a wormhole and changed dimensions, and that's what's happened with every few decades, I believe they said, or like a couple years, where like we go through like this wormhole and it changes things, like because we're in a new dimension, so things are different. I'm about it.
Well, there's certain things that I've been like, oh man, I totally thought it was this my whole life. There's so many Kit Kat commercials. You would think we would know the logo for it.
Yeah.
But we don't.
I couldn't even tell you right now. I don't even remember what I think it is.
It's so good. You know what? I'll go into the pizza shop every time. Okay. Let's run through mythical creatures. Real, not real.
Mermaids.
And a quick take. Why?
Oh, mermaids.
Real.
Definitely real.
Mermaids are real. Let me explain this one, people. I'm not looking for Ariel in the sea. No. I'm looking for some grotesque mutation that looks somewhat humanoid and fish-like.
Yeah. Like no seashell bra. Come on. That's not it. Like definitely like probably more scaly than we're thinking. It's probably a definite like very defined tail, but like the upper body portion is like more scaly than like where like people are.
And not exactly humanoid facial features as well.
It's like a mix probably.
Imagine
of fishy and human.
Imagine like the rainbow fish, like me as the rainbow fish, like kind of. That's what I imagine like mermaids to be. Oh, okay. Bigfoot, real or fake?
I feel like he's real. but no one's found him.
I feel like he's fake.
But I don't feel like but that's what makes me think he's fake, because everyone says they've seen him, but no one's actually seen him. Loch Ness Monster.
I don't know too much about the Loch Ness Monster.
I don't
Is
either.
it in a lake? Because then no. If it's the ocean, very well possibly.
Let's use your phone to look it up, because I can't use mine. Let us do some digging. We'll be back with you in a moment.
Chipotle texted me.
It cannot.
I don't know if everyone heard that off camera, but our supernatural specialist, this is a high budget production, our supernatural consultant, she has notified us that the Loch Ness Lake, or body of water, is 745 feet in depth at its deepest point. Nothing on the ocean. That is nothing on the ocean. There's no way. Yeah. Loch is lake in Scottish. Let that sink in. We're talking about a Lake Ness monster. No!
It would not.
Get out of here.
It cannot. It doesn't make any sense.
No. Okay. Dragons. Are dragons not just dinosaurs? I sound... Okay, for all colleges that are looking me up because I'm applying to them, listen to the logic behind this.
Yes, please listen. Yes. It makes sense.
Dragons are dinosaurs that could breathe fire.
And could fly.
And could fly. Some of them could fly. Not all dragons can fly. So I just think that they were dinosaurs. I think they're gone. I think they're gone. I
genuinely think that maybe back then, the people who were around back then drew them and like made them look like slightly different. They just look different than dinosaurs, so people just categorize them as dragons and not dinosaurs.
I feel.
Because we have proof of dinosaurs, we don't have proof of dragons.
Or do we? Or do we? Were their wings not bony but cartilage?
Leave you something to think about.
Oh!
Let us know in the comments what you think on that one, because that one is a very
Dragons are
one.
Dinosaurs. Yes or no? Please let us know.
Let us know what you think down below.
Comments are activated. I know it's mythological. We're kind of just going to supernatural things. You know, those kind of things. Aliens.
Come on.
Yes.
100%.
We cannot be... I'm sorry, but if you think we're the center of the universe, you're in for a hard reality check. There is no way we are the only intelligent life forms in the universe.
It doesn't seem possible.
And we're not even that intelligent. Our evolution is kind of on some part.
Also, there's so much evidence of UFOs. I just had to say that. Now, let me finish. There's a lot of evidence of UFOs. A lot of people think it's fake and that they're just like helicopters or types of aircrafts that they're testing, which could be real. Like, we don't know what the government is testing out there. They could be changing the shape of a plane. I don't know why they would do that. But what do you think about, like, do you believe UFOs are real? Or do you think there's do you think that aliens have come to Earth? And if they have, if not UFOs, what?
No.
No?
I think, here's my thing. They have not come and landed. They may have crash landed and died. But I do not believe that aliens want anything to do with us.
Yeah.
They look at us and they're like, look, there's still race wars going on.
Yeah.
We were past that millenniums ago. No, they don't want nothing to do with us.
No.
We're looking for planets that are similar to ours. Why can't life have evolved in a different environment than ours? On a different planet with different circumstances. It doesn't have to be us on a different planet. It could be someone who eats crystals and, like, I don't know, sneezes glitter. Like, it doesn't have to be us.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, aliens gets me heated.
She could talk about it for a while.
Aliens. I'm gonna get onto this topic now. Ghosts.
Oh, thank goodness, because I was like, I don't know.
Real or fake? Don't come for us in the comments section.
I'm gonna have to say real. I think they're real. I'm pretty sure we have one in our home.
No, I'm pretty sure there's a ghost in here.
Yeah.
Or someone's living here.
Want to tell them the story?
No, wait. I'd like to point out that we thought either we had a ghost or someone was living in our house. And then we found out our roommate, I'm spilling. We found out our roommate cut a hole in one of our screen windows.
And left it unlocked.
And left it unlocked.
Well, we no longer leave that unlocked because we could not tell. When we found out, we were like, what if someone was breaking into our home? And that's what we were hearing at night.
And so I went ahead and locked it. And ever since, nothing has happened.
Nothing.
I came downstairs. I don't know what for.
And you were going to the kitchen to get something.
Or I was checking on Everett because there was like a weird amount of noise. And I came downstairs. Everyone is in their rooms. Because I saw everyone go to their rooms and I could hear Kendall laughing in her room.
But you didn't know that yet. I didn't start laughing yet. You said you came down and thought I was in there.
Oh, yes! So I came down and I thought Kendall was in the laundry room. Because I could see Everett, my adorable little cat, sitting in the middle of the living room, looking towards the laundry room. And I'm down on the stairs watching this, and I hear the the washing machine close. And I was like, Kendall was doing laundry earlier. She's probably finishing up. And then, at that moment, as, she's doing that, I finally come down all the way from the stairs, and I'm, walking towards the kitchen. And she laughs in her room. And I was upstairs in her room. And I was like, literally.
And she knows it wasn't Ariana because
I saw Ariana go because our rooms are
room.
across from each other, so we see when each other are in their rooms. So I'm walking, no problem, through the kitchen, about to pass the laundry room, and I just hear her laugh, and I was like, well, this is not for me. So what did I do? I think in that immediate instance, I just was like, okay. And I walked back upstairs and I was like, should I notify Kendall? And she always has her door locked at night. So I was like, oh gosh, dang it. If I wanted to run into her room really quick, I couldn't. So I just go back to my room and I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, I'm probably insane. And I come back down and I was having this internal monologue, this internal debate. And I come back down and Everett's still just staring towards the laundry room. And I was like, okay. So I grabbed his favorite toy and I chucked it in the laundry room and I said, attack! And I ran upstairs. And I went into my room and I was like scared, right?
Because she leaves her door open so that Everett can go in and out since his litter box and food is down here.
Yeah. And so, yeah, that was my experience.
Maybe it's on a break right now. Maybe it's a holiday. I don't know. But I genuinely think that
I haven't been attacked or anything. So.
Yeah, it doesn't harm us.
But yeah, those were our experiences. For those of you who may be rolling your eyes, we do believe in ghosts. Men in Black. Do they exist? Since we say yes to the aliens,
I genuinely think they do.
Do the Men in Black exist? Now I know that was Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. However, there are theories that there are real Men in Black who come and handle government business. I don't know if they're handling it or ting, handling it, but I don't know if they're real. Oh, we haven't even gotten into magic.
She put the pizza down.
We haven't even gotten into magic. Magic is real. For every scientific person watching this, I know you don't believe me, but I like to believe that magic is real. I read a lot of fantasy novels, so maybe that's part of it.
She does.
But I don't like to believe our world is this boring. I mean, it is quite fascinating if you really look at it, right? And we're constantly learning things, but it's boring nonetheless. These books that I'm reading about, more fun. So why would that not be the case in our world? I believe that if there are magical people, creatures, or people with superpowers, dare I say, why would they want to be discovered? I feel like they have the capability to not be discovered. And quite frankly, I don't want a superhero figure to be discovered and be a superhero. Because if I was people are weird. If I was a superhero, I'd want to get paid. I'm not going to quit my day job to be saving people and not be able to afford living. I also I don't know if everyone has seen Hancock, but I'd be sort of like that. Because it would be annoying after a while. Because I feel like the police wouldn't be doing their job all the way. Because they'd be like,
they got it.
Old Cassandra Inator will save the day. But like also, and again, a Marvel Civil War situation, Hancock situation. I haven't seen The Boys, but I'm thinking The Boys situation. All the city damage, all that damage, who are they going to charge? Because it's not going to be me. If I am a superhero saving you, and you're going to charge me for the damages, I'm sorry. But a life is worth more than those charges. And so I would not pay. I would not pay. And here's the thing. Fine. And they'd be like, well, I'm going to put you in jail. And that's what I would do, the Hancock thing. Fine. But then who's going to save you? Because you are so dependent on me at this point that you need me. And that's why I can't be a superhero. That God complex. That's really shining through. So, also, people fear the unknown. Magic would be unknown to them, making them uncomfortable, causing fear. People don't like to feel afraid or deal with fear because they feel they are weak with fear. So it converts itself to anger. And so a lot of the time, a lot of hate is fear of the unknown. Except for certain situations where you know what it is and you just hate certain situations. Those are bitter people, ugly people. Ugly on the inside.
Yeah.
But if you're unknown of something, if something's making you uncomfortable, you're feeling fearful, you're gonna get like agitated and act like sort of aggressively towards it. That's what we would do in any situation. Any movie you've seen, science fiction, fantasy, probably not fantasy, science fiction. If an alien is discovered, if anything happens and the government gets involved, they mess up. They mess up. They probe it. They're like, you know what? Let's kill it. Let's look inside of it. Which, great. Let's study it when it ends its natural course.
Yes.
But the government would just mess it up. I know this. Our FBI agent's watching this now.
Sorry. But...
Hey, Bob. But I don't think the government would handle it well. And it would cause some problems in the magic community.
I do think that there is... I know it's just a book and a movie, but Harry Potter really paints it very well. Like, they keep it hidden because, like you said, if people do know, then they will freak out and get angry and they won't know how to act because they don't understand it. And so I think that if they do exist, and they probably live in harmony with us, they just have like a system set up, like their own government that comes in and cleans up those messes before anything can happen. Because
I'm down for that.
Because like we haven't seen anything about it, like barely, and
fine reference.
Barely, and it just makes sense to me that we have people that come in and clean things up when things mess up. So why would they not? To keep themselves protected from what could happen to them, from the people who are too afraid to learn and just be like, you know what, let's be cool with this, instead of being like, magic. So yeah, I think it exists.
Well, go ahead and let us know in the comments what conspiracy theories you think are true and what mythical, magical creatures you believe exist.
Also, let us know down below what content you want to see for us for our Casey Convo videos, so we can interact with you more and kind of like give you what you want.
Smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe. See you next time.
Hit that bell button.
Hit that bell for them notifications. And we'll see you next time on Casey Convos. All right.